Ah, how is everybody doing? Welcome back. Let's go. LUNC holders, Terra Classic, fam, Crypto.com, Cronos Army. What is going on, everybody? And crypto holders as a whole. Let me welcome you, each and every one of you. We're here back because there's, of course, so many things going on in the crypto space. But there's one thing that I truly believe and I really enjoy when it comes to crypto and blockchain, guys, as you're watching right now, is the progress so far made in the industry. And you're back again here with me with a lot of realistic expectations, predictions, and assumptions, which equal a lot of what I will call, those type of wants that we all want in the crypto space that obviously take a while. I just found the word. Just remember, speculation. It's all speculation. I'm super happy that nobody has the magic wand to know what's going to happen in the future. But I do have to agree that I'm not making a mistake by doing this and taking this position with my life and with my money. And that is believing that cryptocurrency will change the way we live in, right? And I have done my due diligence, as I expect everybody here watching does, because the question is, how long are we going to wait for truly becoming decentralized and using crypto for reals? Everybody using crypto, or more than half of the population using crypto. And from experts and from people that I can say that these people are top notch, even some people are saying waiting another decade. And I'm like, what? That's a little bit too long. So comes to a realization that whether we see prices like this pump and dump in a couple of weeks or days, another decade, everybody. Can I wait another decade? Can I be patient enough to wait another decade? Probably so. Come on, right? It's not that much, just knowing that a decade ago was 2012. So 2032, in my opinion, that is the decade for me to retire, to really be truly financially free. And I think I'm not trying to sell something here, and I'm not trying to pump something here. What I'm saying, 10 years is enough for anyone to become truly financially free. And I believe that 10 years, come on. I'm not saying half a year, 1 year, but 10 years, I think is more than enough time. It is for me. I believe it. And that is why I have this channel. And that is why I come to you once again in another live to tell you that whether you want to go all in on LUNC, or you want to go all in on Cronos, or you want to go all in on Bitcoin, or you want to go all in on whichever you want, just know that you have Oscar Ramos here to kind of help you in this journey to make more money, to kind of have a different perspective, have an idea about as far as what the crypto projects are, because I'm excited and I do this because I truly like it, and I'm sure that we're gonna have a better outcome in the future. What is going on, everybody? Welcome back. I hope you like the intro. Do me a favor and go ahead and smash the like button. Consider subscribing to the channel and turn on those notification bells. Happy to see everybody here in the house. Let's go. Honda, Jeff, M, Franco, Michael, and let's go. Just a little bit before we start, my last live was at this place where I was getting my car clean. It looked like a jail, and I never thought about that. Some people were telling me, and I'm like, that's so fun how people kind of find an angle to a video. But no, everything was fine. Then I watched the video after, and it did have terrible connectivity, so I apologize for that, everybody. Mommy of the Aka, what's going on, buddy? Happy to have you here. So, guys, the first topic at hand, of course, is the progress made in Terra Luna Classic or in Crypto.com Cronos. And, well, for the last, ever since May, April of this year, we've been just really going hard on it, right? We've been going hard on this, and I really, really like what's happening so far. And obviously, I like to just speak my mind, and that's why you're here watching, and you give me a bunch of great points as well. So to start, I gotta tell you, we are adjusting a lot of things, right? And if you're on Terra Station, on Terra Luna Classic, you're understanding what in the world is going on with the percentages, with the distribution of burns and all of this. It's kind of crazy. But I like it. At the end of the day, it is what the community wants. And if we go to Terra Station, to the burns, to the exchanges, to the decision makers, to anyone who really makes all those big moves, at the end of the day, it's about money. At the end of the day, it's about money, because centralized exchanges, I remember, right, when they were deciding the 1.2 tax burn, as someone who, like, nobody trains you in percentage tax for a project. Nobody trains you on that. Like, how in the world am I gonna know that, right? So we decided 1.2 tax, let's do it, right? Why not? Sounds sexy. So then after a couple of weeks, we decided, you know what? Volume is decreasing. Binance is not even adopting the 1.2, and things like that. Obviously, low tier exchanges are adopting the 1.2 because they need volume and new users. So it makes total sense. So that to me is like, wow, like as just me, like I have never experienced it with any crypto. Now I know for future reference, if in the future we have this same scenario with LUNC, now I will know what to do, right? Which is pretty cool. So now it's been reduced to 0.2%, which adds this kind of like opens a door to more exchanges, big exchanges, right? To burn, to do more if they want, right? Margin, spot trading, burns, fees, and stuff like that. As someone, we all done buy and sell different cryptocurrency in different exchanges. It's expensive sometimes. Like the fees to buy and sell can get a little bit expensive, but now add a tax on it, right? So that's why it was pretty fun. At the end of the day, when I'm looking at this, right, I'm gonna go bring this right here. Yeah, I got a bunch of news for us here, guys, and updates. What I see here is just a nice declaration of patience. It's a declaration of patience, right? It's gonna be cool just to kind of go through the ups and downs. I do want to say that we went over a nice period of, I will say, bullish momentum and hype when the whales just kind of saw the opportunity with news from Binance, and it was clear that they wanted to take that opportunity, and they took it. And they helped everybody in the community just explode all the way home, which is good. So now what I'm seeing is the progress that we had. And this is the funny thing ever. Like, this is the exciting thing. I'm going to close this for us. And from 4 hours, I'm going to go to 1 day. This is one of the things I'm going to share with you guys. This is one of the things that I really cannot understand so much about crypto, that kind of makes me a little bit like, this is all too cyclical. Like, crypto is too cyclical. Like, it cannot be as stable as I thought it could. What do I mean? Well, right here at the end of August, we didn't have a 1.2 tax burn. We didn't have as much of community. We didn't have like, all the whistles that we have right now when it comes to the volume and the excitement, right? It was growing, but now that we have it here, then the price is not doing much, and it happens every single time with all crypto. You take a look at Cronos right now; it's the same thing, right? You take a look at Shiba Inu. I tweeted earlier today how Shiba Inu added a 0, right? So Shiba Inu added a 0, and Bitcoin, we're looking. Oh, look at that! Oh wow! Just realized we're now back at 18,000 Bitcoin. Classic Bitcoin, right? So, and USDC, I tweeted that we were pumping a little bit for 4 cents, which is good. This one just came out of nowhere, but we like it. It's totally fine. So, to anyone watching, that is something that I of course understand it's not that popular to say. Guys, I think we're going much lower and we're not gonna go back up in a while. And you try to give a prediction, obviously it's not gonna resonate too well with the most bullish people, but it's fine. Always I stand for what I believe. And that is the thing that it really kind of like cracks me a little bit when it comes to why cannot we just pumping, and that adds another layer to the equation, which is cryptocurrency right now is extremely manipulated by just the people with money. That's pretty much it. Like you and I can buy, we're not gonna do anything to the price, but somebody else comes with millions of dollars, pours it in the market, and then explodes the price, and whoever wants to jump in then can make money, but you never know when the price is going to collapse. So that's what we can do a little bit of technical analysis, right? So that is one thing that I see, which is insane, and it is what happens. So at this time for LUNC, we're going to go ahead and talk about Cronos in just a second right now, but for LUNC, everybody, one of the things that I was saying right prior was, if we can hold this, let me go ahead and bring my market. If we can hold this support and resistance level, it will be awesome, right? So we can easily forecast, right, and predict that we're gonna stay right in between the 50 to 61% retracement. Guess what happened? Failed to hold it, which it was expected. It was totally nice. No, I mean totally normal. And right about here is when, I mean, for a while, all the way to September to November, October, late October. So in this case, realistically speaking, for LUNC, just kind of giving some predictions, right, that I'm kind of having on my brain. Here's where it does seem that it's heading, unless there's Coinbase at it. That is the only catalyst that I see, because so crazy, KuCoin was added, and I was thinking that was going to add a little bit more of a higher pump. I mentioned in yesterday's video, right, that could be one of the reasons why, you know, LUNC can pump nicely, but no, it did not pump. With the third Binance burn, it did not pump. So obviously, it's gonna become a cryptocurrency that is just gonna be set aside for long term, as Shiba Inu, as Bitcoin, as Ethereum, as I'm talking in my case, as Cronos. So it's fine, right? All the development and progress is gonna be done during a bearish market when the price is either super down or consolidated. So it just gotta be, we just gotta kind of have to get used to this, right? Which I like it. So in this case, that's what it seems to be, that, and it will look, first one, we have to be looking at rejecting this level at, let's put a nice number here, 3020. 3020, that will be the price to reject to the upside for LUNC, and we'll see if it happens for sure. If it happens, then great. If it doesn't happen, then, well, at that point, I'm going to make more videos with alert, because we know what could probably end up happening. USTC, on the other hand, USTC is a fun one, because if you expand that to what I will call the 1 day view, you're going to see how we have 3 pumps, 10 cents, almost 10 cents, 7 cents, and then 6 cents. And that's it. And right now, if my calculations are correct, we could be pumping once again to 4 to 5 and then coming down. Basically, lower highs all the way down, lower highs. So basically, the nice bottom line to this is, you know, kind of like the forecast on the price for this project, right? However, where is it? Here it is. This is when I'm talking about progress, right? All the Terra station voting and proposals. Here it is. This is what's happening. Yesterday submitted. Look, this is submitted 15 minutes ago. Terra Expedition and Ecosystem Expansion Program. Still, I'm missing two. It's just kind of, I believe it's new. So all of this that are voted, this is the progress that we talked about. And when we look at LUNC, right? For example, Classic Crypto tweeted this a couple minutes ago, which I do agree. You know, he doesn't think that the LUNC burn tax will be changed for at least like the next few months, because we got to give it some time to see if it works, if it's meeting the expectations. So That will be one thing to see for sure. And on this one, what I want to, let me bring LUNC Penguins. So we haven't seen yet so far KuCoin and Gate.io on this to be on the board. So I think by the end of the week and next week, I'm going to start to see, what in the world is going to go on and how much they're going to be ranking. That'll be good to see, right? So couple of things that I'm looking forward. Way too many proposals. That's good. Yeah, I mean, if you take a look at the Terra Luna Classic ones, yes, I understand. Nice. I don't understand the fascination with LUNC, to be honest. Crow, yes. Nice. The Miss CKV News. LUNC over everything. Watch. People are going to be mad, but... Brandon, what's going on, buddy? I used to watch you. Couldn't wait to see Oscar, but don't talk about anything except Luna. And you being bought, I believe. So goodbye, Oscar. You don't have information that I need. Sell out. Have a good one, Brandon. Happy to have you here in the house, brother. Nice. What's going on, Robert? Good morning from Thailand. That's amazing. Yes, I know. Bitcoin is going down right now. Cheers to that, I will say, everybody. Cheers to that. Welcome aboard. In markets like this, when it comes to bearish, just drink water, of course, in my case. For those who are coming in or just kind of grasping the idea right now in the live, it's going to be all about progress. Terra Luna just did it. What it did, it was just the progress to move forward with more long-term, production. And kind of like the same thing for crypto.com, but in a major scale when it comes to different blockchains, different accelerators for Cronos chain, and for crypto.com, adding more countries, and then generation 3 for crypto.com. And then we talk about Cronos Play. We talk about all the different conferences crypto.com goes. So I love it, right? Now, putting a little bit of a pause on LUNC and jumping on Cronos. Where's the Cronos army? Because I know I got LUNC, crypto, and a bunch of army here. Welcome, guys. Happy to have you here. Cronos army. Well, I've been looking at tectonic, and it seems that it's pumping a little bit higher. So I love that, right? That is pretty cool. And of course, crypto.com generation 3.0, which is something that I've talked about a couple days ago. And the video is still doing well. Basically, people are excited to what is coming for crypto.com. And that is nice. Obviously, the price is one thing that I think affects everybody when it comes to our pocket and our wallet. But one of the principles about, the bear market is that I think right now is when we start really finding who is here for the development and the ecosystem, right? Because otherwise then you're going to be very mad for about a year and a half since all of these cycles, like exactly what I'm saying right now, so cyclical. Crypto is so cyclical. Like we cannot just stay little by little growing like that good S&P 500 back in the day. No, it has to crash and then come down and consolidate. It is what it is. However, I'm very happy to tell you that when the when the bull market comes, right? When we have a nice, delicious and sexy bull market, it's going to be very difficult to stop it. And I'm all happy for it. Welcome. Everybody spam Coinbase. Honda is saying, let's wake this. Honestly, I know, man. I know. Look, guys, for my Terra Luna Classic community, I am of the idea that those kind of news are going to pump the price no matter what, because those are the ideas that whales look for, right? It's like whales think like they own everything and they already know what the community wants to see. So they knew that Binance was paramount for all LUNC holders, and that's why I believe they came on board, right? But Coinbase is, I think, what everybody knows we want. And if it happens, if we get a response, a tiny little bit of a response from Coinbase regarding Terra Luna Classic listing, then we made it. That's pretty much it. And I am of the idea that we're going to get a pump. We are going to get a... That's what I believe, right? If we don't get a pump, then we don't get a pump, right? Because We did not get anything for Binance third burn, which that makes me believe that for the fourth burn on Monday, we may not get anything either, right? Then KuCoin and Gate.io came earlier today, saying we're gonna support the 1.2 tax burn, and nothing happened. So those are the facts that we have for you, right? It is what it is. Tectonic, love it. There's almost no volume LUC chain. It happens, brother. Why do people choose to come to a channel to complain and call names? Just don't watch it. It's a choice. Well, because it's people. We are dealing with human beings here. And I will never, like I mentioned before, will never shut anyone unless you're a spammer or a hacker or whatever, and I take you out. But you say your mind, speak your mind. It's totally fine. We're in a bear market. That's something I understand better than anyone, right? I've been in many crashes before. I know how personal some people take it for some reason, right? But when we become bullish again and when everything starts to pump again, people will forget everything. Like people here on the internet, sad but true, forget like this, right? And I mean, at the end of the day, I believe everybody here wants to make money and be successful. So oftentimes emotions are gonna be, like bumping, bumping. But at the end of the day, it's gonna be fine. Just take me as a punching bag. No worries, guys. Whatever. Like the only thing I want for everybody here is to just kind of have a good time about crypto and listen, learn, and that's it. It's all what it is. Welcome aboard. Is the 0.2% active? Yes, it is, brother. Yes, it is. Any USDC price predictions? Well, what I will tell you, Crypto Brenda, is that basically, I just kind of said it earlier, but it seems that it can go all the way to 5 cents and come back based on the descending lower highs that we are having. Lower highs, 10 cents, 7 cents, 6 cents. And if this pumps all the way to 5 and continues dropping, then you can form the trend line going down. That is a price prediction based on facts that I can tell you. On facts, for sure. Luna Classic will go beyond a simple dollar. The play, burn, fighting game will be made in the future. It looks like Cronos chain is under attack and has been since May. Brother, I completely know where you're coming from, bro. Let me show you this. So, this is tectonic, right? Tonic. The tonic one. Where are my tectonic family and friends? Right here. Anyone here? Anyone here in the house? Tonic. Obviously, right now, I'm just chilling with tonic. I'm not expecting a pump to the moon right now. I know it's gonna take a while. I know. Tonic family, if you're listening, guys, or MMF or VVS Finance, right? Like, guys, if you're listening for reals, first and foremost, you guys are the best. You're awesome. I love you. All my Cronos chain, because it's just a community. It's human people here. Come on, man. Like, we're just in a bear market since the beginning of 2022. I understand, guys. Like, it's not easy, right? It's not easy. And for us, we're trying to, in my opinion, I try to cover the two sides of the coin, not pun intended. The good news, the bad news, the worst news, the best news, that's it, right? Sometimes it's easy, sometimes it's hard. But the point of the story is our price, it speaks scam. Now, let me explain. Our price speaks like what a scam you got into, right? What a rock pull you got into, man. Like, this is the worst thing ever. Don't listen to this guy, right? Like, look at this. Look at this. Come on. Look, I mean, man, this looks rock pull, right? But, this is so sad, right? But of course, we know that all of these reddish Cronos tokens, right, have value. Not all of them. You have to do your due diligence. Like, for example, Tiger, right? The scam one, Tiger, back in the day with MMF. But Tectonic, VVS, MMF, and all of that, you know that their value. The Cronos chain promotes them when they go to conferences. And I like them, right? And let me show you this. This is what I have right now. They changed the APY or the staking from the right to the left. So now you see it here. You guys remember when this was 1,000 plus? I remember that so badly. That was 1,000 plus, brothers and sisters, and now it's 3.45%. Why? Because everything is in the vaults right now. I have accumulated on the vaults 4.5 bucks. You can see it right here. This is how much I have in vaults. Want to add more for sure. And 48 months. So you are seeing everything pretty much. You're seeing everything. I put it on 48 months, 4 years. Who cares? Just put it there, right? So if everything goes to waste, if I lose on tectonic, if it just dies, whatever, I'm not saying it will, but I'm just saying, right? Maybe, who knows? I mean, I'm just kind of like giving a possibility. I'm not losing that much money, but after all the research I've done, we just need the market to come back. That's it. Robert, what is going on, buddy? Thank you very much for coming to the live membership. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Happy to have you here in the house. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate that a lot. Let me go ahead and see. There it is. Honestly, guys, so to all my Cronos holders, my crypto.com holders, right, on the side of the aisle of the progress, exactly what I talk about with Terra Luna Classic, right? It is a decision, right, to just kind of hold. Here it is. It is a decision to buy what you can afford losing, hold, and at the end continue dollar cost averaging your way up, your way down. That's it. That's all it is. For Terra Luna Classic USDC, I would not be surprised if there are more changes. And I think I can tell you from experience that when it comes to LUNC, I remember vividly that everything was going so fine all the way up. But as soon as, I don't know if you guys remember the proposal about minting more coin tokens, it's like it dropped the magic, and from there it started out to drop and be more divisive and everything. I remember that. It just happened like a month ago or so. So it is important just to kind of like come back to the genesis of where you started with Tectonic, with VVS, with crypto.com, with LUNC, because you have to understand, like, even the most, like, let me just tell you this, even some of the most watched videos about crypto.com or LUNC or Bitcoin don't get to 1 million views. I mean, for Terra Luna Classic, I think what I've seen from other content creators, some of their best videos get to barely 50, 60,000 views or so. And that is a lot of views, right? For a YouTuber in crypto. For crypto.com, maybe 30,000 tops, 20,000, right? In a good day, 10,000 there. What does that mean, everybody? Look at the numbers that we can put so far in good days with bare few people, that like the community that we have right now. Just to give you some numbers and analytics, we're barely, the early beginner adopters of these technologies. And in a bear market, well, obviously there's a lot of fear, but I think as we move forward, things are going to get much better with more money in the markets, with markets moving up. And unless Bitcoin and the Nasdaq continue going down because of all the inflation and war scenarios, then we're probably not going to see the money coming in big bucks for bullish momentum. That's what I can tell you, my friends. So easy for me to say $1, $1, but in the case, I try to be realistic, and that's kind of like what I feel for us as crypto holders. Danny, what's going on, my man? And welcome back aboard. Robert, thank you very much for coming into the live and becoming a member. EG, thank you very much for that super chat, brother. Appreciate it, EG. And Danny, thank you for being you. Appreciate that a lot, guys. Appreciate that a lot. That's what I try to do on every single video that you watch from Oscar Ramos, period. We're really excited, and we can put amazing numbers here in the live and videos, and so, but obviously less people are here just because of the prices, but that's exactly why it's needed. These conversations are much needed when prices are like this, so we can get, I think, a common ground mentality, guys. Hey, Tequila, what's going on, buddy? Happy to have you here. Jesus, what's going on, brother? That's an upside breakout. I have 20 million coins. What do you think? Will it be 006? Which one are you talking about, my friend? LUNC, Cronos, Tectonic? I'm feeling like you're talking about LUNC, but just tell me. Danny, once again, thank you, brother. Appreciate that a lot. That helps tons. Appreciate it, guys. Hey, don't forget to smash that beautiful like button, guys. As you're coming in, consider subscribing to the channel. Turn on those notification bells, because remember, nothing is moving. Nothing is moving right now. There's all reasons why I shouldn't have any viewers right here, but I'm so blessed to have you here. No matter how many you are, you're all welcome, and I appreciate you guys. Appreciate you a lot. And I'm telling you the news. I'm telling you what's happening. And as I'm talking this, I just remember that I bookmarked something that I really think is very, very important, and it's coming from the one and only, the boss, Crypto.com CEO. A journey of 10,000 miles begins with one single step, right? Take a look at this. 6 years ago, it was me filing in application forms for an accelerator. Take the first step and apply today. So 6 years ago, it seems that he, the CEO of Crypto.com, was applying for the first accelerator, knowing all my Cronos chain know this because of the videos that we put out, that right now there's the 100 million war chest accelerator from Cronos. First cohort, 400 applied projects, only 9 got accepted. Right now for the second one, well, I'm sure that more than 400 are going to apply, just knowing that in the bear market you want to build, so in the bull market you want to launch. That's the idea. That's the idea, everybody. Ethereum is trash on this. It is what it is, guys. We have enough of Matt telling us there's burn coming up. Matt Perry, your plan is scalping all the way you want. So when it's actually pumping, boom, you make a lot of money. Felix, happy to have you here, bro. Mexico in the house. Let's go. EG, you didn't tell me which one. LUNC. Thank you, EG. Okay. Well, we just finished having a great conversation. We're going to go back and forth as always, but about Cronos, right? Now, let's go ahead and chit-chat a little bit more about LUNC and any question you guys have. But I'm going to touch on this question. You have 20 million coins. You think it's going to be 206. Why 206? Just want to ask. Why 206, brother? Because let's do this. 206 or 201, just to give you an idea, here it is. I already had it. Like from here all the way to 201, it's 295% up here on TradingView, man. It's a lot of percentage, of almost 3x pump from the price that we are right now on the price of LUNC. Now, that is a level that obviously requires a bull market combined with whale volatility, combined with a bunch of community going wild on Twitter and making sure that LUNC is trending like it did back right here for weeks straight. Like, you guys remember when LUNC was pumping on trending on Twitter for days? It was insane. I remember Terra Luna Classic LUNC, Terra Luna Classic LUNC. It was just insane, right? Because it's very hard. It's not moving. Correct, EG. And I hope that you watched the video I made yesterday. It's over. It's a question mark, right? Because I pretty much tell you, right, that it seems that from everything on my analysis that I am finding right now, the progress, what I'm talking in this live a lot, is obviously going to continue. It's going to do really well. And we're going to be finding the exploration to our success, which is something that I've been talking a lot. But when it comes to the price in 2022, chances are it's pretty much over with the price. Now, what do I mean with that is, of course, that I don't think that it's gonna be pumping passing this all-time high in September 8 at 305. Now there's 2 months left, 2 weeks left, or a week left for this year to end, November, December, and that's it. So I know that by then, before the year ends, there's gonna be a lot of bullish people, especially like October. Isn't this supposed to be the Pumptober, Uptober? And where are we at, right? And it's not only LUNC, FYI, it's Bitcoin, Crypto.com, NASDAQ, equities, and all of that. The reason why, everybody, we have an active war right now. We have all these garbage things. Next month, FOMC meeting, and guess what they're gonna do? Increase the interest rates once again, because we got 8.2% CPI data. Then December we got another FOMC meeting, and guess what they're gonna do? They're gonna raise the interest rates once again. So it's a mess this year. It's not like the projects are a mess, just the economy and the markets are a mess. It's making everything just more complicated to make gains and profits. So for me to tell you we're gonna go to 206, no, brother, I cannot do that. I cannot do that. That is not a realistic expectation for me. Thank you, mommy. Appreciate that, brother. Thank you. It's not a realistic expectation for me. And yeah, I think you're better off if you have the funds, right? You do what's best for you, not financial advice, but you're better off like accumulating and putting it to stake, other than expecting for such pumps, right? That's what I'll tell you, brother. That's what comes from Oscar Ramos. Let's go here, go back to the 15 minutes on LUNC. But it's always good to revisit and just kind of answer these questions based on what I believe, right? Based on what I think, what I'm looking at. Not forgetting that we're this close, guys. Like we are this close. We're just 10% close. And let me go ahead and go to the 1 hour, because I just want to take a, yeah, it's the same thing. We're about 10% close from that nice consolidation that I like to have at around 302, 303. And right now we're, of course, at middle 302. So exciting, guys. I think the progress that I'm talking about really is going to speak volumes as we continue moving forward with in the month of October. I'm also of the idea that we can have a pump, a delicious, nice pump in November, December, somewhere around those lines, or maybe after or before the FOMC meeting, we can have something there going on, and that could be really groundbreaking, and maybe not pumping on moving us all the way to the moon, but at least giving us a relief and something else to talk about, right? We'll just see. LUNC, I keep 1 million coins on the side for trading. Honda, not a bad idea. The Oscar pump, I know, Wakey, how you doing, buddy? Happy to see you here. Oh, man. They owe us a lot more than just gas money. I know, brother. It is what it is, right? You have 50K Crow for 0.1 or 10 cents in my DeFi wallet. Nice taking rewards. Brother Incognito, you are crushing it, man. That's really good. It's okay to price predict, but adding a date when it's with it, it's a no-go. Adding a date is pretty difficult, to be honest with you. Thank you, Wakey. God bless you too, brother. Appreciate it. Shout out to Matthew Perry. Of course, shout out to him. Absolutely. He brings a lot of content and value to LUNC. I completely agree. Nice to be here, brother. Happy to see you here in the house, guys. Welcome. Staking on Terra station, very secure. I agree. In the vaults, do you harvest or reinvest? I'm harvesting from the 4-year and investing it back. The one I don't do it, Wayne, because chances are, like, if you invest a lot of money, well, probably it's profitable. Like, just make sure it's much more than the fee that you pay, right? So yeah, if that's the case, makes total sense. Absolutely. Any Shiba Inu holders in the house? I'm a Shiba Inu holder, by the way, and you know, it is a story. Shiba Inu, just mentioning a little bit here because it does have a bunch of utility, in my opinion, and much more utility coming its way. Just take a look at the price, guys. And I still have this orange line here, which represents the since. Let me close this for us. Since May, like since May. It's painful. The only pump that I remember I was live with Zach Humphries, it was this one. We were live, the two of us, and that was amazing. So how manipulated the market is pretty insane, right? It is. Then that's Shiba Inu. Now let's take a look at crypto.com. And I remember, I mean, this was the crypto.com pump in August, and that's it. You see how difficult sometimes things are? And the lowest point crypto.com reach was 7 cents right here, as you're seeing on the screen. But in 2022, the lowest point crypto.com reached was 9 cents, just shy of 10 cents in June. And we passed that just in October. So this is just a mess, completely the entire summer and fall. That represents, everybody, the entire summer and fall. Just insane for sure. Wakeys, man, Oscar pump coming soon. Let's go, everybody. Honestly, that'll be amazing. If we get an Oscar pump, I'm gonna be so happy and excited for reals. For reals. But hey, we have to be optimistic. Mommy of the Aga, what's going on, brother? Thank you very much for everything that you do, brother. Thank you, and appreciate it. Appreciate it so much. By the way, mommy, go ahead and send me an email, please. Go ahead and send me an email. Go to about, send me an email. Just let me know it's you and so on, because I want to give you something, brother. Appreciate it. Shiba Eternity is pretty cool. It is. I downloaded it. We downloaded it together and it was pretty cool. I see it. Staking is a waste for Crow. My opinion, I mean 6%. I get 10 to 11%, Honda. I don't know where you're getting 6%. KuCoin is doing off-chain burning or no? Well, KuCoin, I believe it's not. Like for spot trading a margin, Gate.io said not to that, but KuCoin said that they were gonna support the burn, right? So it should be some fees in between, brother. If a bull run ride breaks out right now, would you stop the stream? Bull run? No, why would I stop it? That would be amazing to catch on the stream. That would be amazing to catch for sure. Because if it happens, then I mean for sure, absolutely, let's go ahead and take a look at it. For all my Cronos holders, I got some couple of just updates for you as well. The Cronos chain continues its takeover on social platforms. We found Cronos chain has flipped BNB, nice, by the growth rate on social engagements. That's been happening, for quite a while. So it seems like Cronos is a little bit more outspoken that Binance chain, and these are the top native dApps Cronos by weekly volume. So BBS, MIMAS, Tectonic, MMF, Single Finance still doing fine. It's still pumping. No, I'm still pumping here on Twitter, which is really, really good. I also noticed LUNC Army. I also noticed Crypto King an hour ago said the following, that LUNC has a bright future. Let's realign the community and work towards it. So it seems that there's an article here. Haven't looked at it, but it seems that he posted something. And please don't be that long. Oh, it's a little bit long. So why don't we go ahead and give it a look a little bit? That should be fun. It's from Crypto King, so why not? I'm gonna go ahead and make sure that you guys can take a look at this here with me. There you go. That should be good. So according to him, at times, so I'm gonna go ahead and take a look at this one for us. At times, Terra Luna Classic community does not agree with one another. Yeah, I know. This is completely understandable. However, lately, more than ever, There have been many instances where key community members have aired dirty laundry publicity, and this has caused a fair amount of negative discourse across social media platforms such as Twitter. So naturally, this caused me to deliver deeper into the disagreements were originally caused, and it can be pinned down to two main reasons. Disagreements between Terra Rebels developers on the ideal future for repegging on the Terra Classic stablecoin, uncertainty on whether or not reducing the tax will help or damage this. Makes sense. So let's address point number one. Everybody watching, where I'm reading the latest Crypto King post. It was out an hour ago. Why not? Don't forget to smash the like button, guys. Subscribe to the channel, and welcome aboard. We're just having a chill night. That's it. Let's address point number one. There are no issues with disagreeing or having different visions on the main future of Terra Classic in any regard. Completely agree, right? We need everybody's opinion here. And the repaying of our stablecoin is no different. However, there are issues when we involve personal matters in a professional setting. I do agree to that as well. What I will say is that Terra Rebels needs to have some kind of mutually agreed upon public communication clause that prohibits them from publicly bashing one another and see the damage this cause and anything personal. It looks incredibly unprofessional. We can already see the damage this has caused. If we have disagreements, we should keep it professional and factual. Makes total sense. Here's an example of how this type of immature behavior has already caused some damage. So this happened 2 days ago. 3 days ago this happened. Civil war going on LUNC and hence charts bleeding. Find a solution before you guys do more damage. So Bull BNB, massive influencer of 320,000. Wow, that's a lot. Followers on Twitter. Has taken notice to the ongoing issues and actively speaking about it. There are many other examples of this, so it's best that we stop before it causes more damage. The solution is simple. Improve communications and put a system in place that prohibits Terra Rebels teams members from speaking poorly about one another. Keep it professional. Now to address point number two, a recent point of contention in the community was whether or not reducing the tax burden will help, positive or negative, right? And to be clear, there's no clear answer this time because we're barely doing it, which makes total sense. I do agree to that. That is like the exploration of success for this project. So we haven't collected enough data, absolutely. Or not reducing it will increase transaction or not. We also don't know for certain whether or not it will make more exchanges implement or burn on their exchange. But one thing we're seeing is that immediately Gate.io and KuCoin say yes. So the only way to find out is to try it. And right now, one of the better times to experiment and collect as much data as possible as we can. Worst case scenario, reducing the tax does not work and we revert the change. Best case, it works. And, we make a ton of progress. And that's one thing that I follow all day long. Low risk, high reward. In the end, the majority of people voted, and that's what happens. So let's go ahead. Once we implement the repeg and start building billions and billions of Terra Classic every day, as a result, we can attract thousands of new developers, build apps on our chain, and continue the traffic as a top cryptocurrency in less than a year. That's going to be, of course, extremely difficult, but progress is what matters. All right. So what do you guys think? Just went over the latest Crypto King because I saw it and I'm like, let's go ahead and share it in the live. Basically, it's kind of like putting things in perspective, like exactly what we want to do here too in the lives, right? If we had a magic wand, obviously we will continue like making the price pump, but that's not the case. Water break. Mommy already knows me. So it makes sense to me, guys, and I think it's not easy to have something professional 100% when you're depending on a lot of community members in crypto, especially in crypto. Nice. Crow will boom. Well, Crow is ready, right? What you see in the circle we just finished talking about LUNC and Shiba Inu. It seems that it wants to get back that zero, so that's pretty good. But crypto.com seems right now that all this was an amazing bull trap, and right now just a consolidation matter, brother. We want tonic. Love it. Same here, bro. Tight squeezing crow. Crypto King sounds like he has a stuffy nose. What's your views on tectonic? I hold it. I like it. Lending and borrowing. Let me tell you my views on tectonic. I was watching the interview from Tim Christ, the managing director of Cronos. He mentions it, and other people mention it. So just about having the liquidity back, guys. Right now, Web3 NFTs, DeFi, it's all crashing, it's all crushed. Just take a look at the NFTs on the OpenSea. They're all down. Cardano, I mean, most of them are down. Just the reason why is because people don't want to put money in this right now. Why would they, right? It's not making money. It's not making progress. So we had a great time last year, at the end of last year, because that was the boom of a novelty. We just have to wait for that boom again. And oh boy, look, not saying tectonic is gonna be back to the price it once was as a major all-time high, but as long as it goes back to this 100% retracement, I'm gonna be so happy. That same goes for VVS and some of my rest of the Cronos chain. And for LUNC, I mean, I think to 201, and we're already passing. We're already passing all the expectations that a lot of people had when it comes to 201, which that is the number that I feel a lot very comfortable saying for I will say middle next year, when we are seeing a different market and a different ecosystem everywhere, guys. Because this is so sad, but it really doesn't depend that much on the progress a crypto can make, or like a blockchain, the progress a blockchain can make right now. It's all depending on what's out there that we cannot control, right? The inflation that we cannot control, the wars that we cannot control, the governments, the elections. In less than a month, we got election here in the United States. Like, so many things we cannot control, and we just have to bear the consequences. It is true. Good content, brother. Hope you never change and become like Crypto Queen or others. Who is Crypto Queen, bro? Anthony. Like, are you referring like Crypto Queen, the lady Crypto Queen? Because there's many Crypto Queens, I believe. Thank you very much, bro. I appreciate it. Make Cronos chain address Luna on DeFi. Oh. Crypto is an easy 100x for every native 0.20 token. Baby, we're ready for that, right? Tonic only like 90 million for 10 bucks. I know, bro. So close, yet so far sometimes. Oh, Crypto King, but I can call him Queen. Yeah, because I don't know which one, Queen, King, I don't even know. I mean, at the end of the day, we all have our style, and I mean, yeah, not have any what do you call it, any grudge to anyone, but just wish them the best to anyone, right? You guys, the public, are the one who decide, and I'm happy, for most of all the cryptocurrencies that you can think about, we have different content creators, right? And it's so cool that you can choose whichever you want to watch more, watch less, or watch nothing at all, right? For me, I take a lot of heat because of where I stand with the price and with my realistic expectations. And I mean, people come, people go, but at the end of the day, I see my subscribers go up, and it's because people just know basic 101 rules that it's just be yourself every day, right? And I have been telling you what I've learned in 2021 with I'm Token. I don't want to repeat it with LUNC, right? And it's not that LUNC is like I'm Token or vice versa. It's just that like I just said right now, when it comes to the market, it's not how good your project is. It's just the garbage market that is not gonna let you run. But those are a couple of things that you learn with experience. But as far as me, I know being myself, and you guys letting decide and see it for yourself will always bring the best dividends here. Let's go. Do you have any Crow NFTs? Yes, I do have one Cronos NFT. The rest is the merge of Ethereum, Solana, Cardano, and a bunch. I stopped buying NFTs because like I did it around June or so because the market was crashing. Let me just tell you, some of my last NFTs were stepping shoes. Yes, I said it. Are you happy? I bought 3 stepping shoes for 12 Solana. And anyone who has stepping knows what I'm talking about. If you don't know stepping, I'm so happy you don't. But I bought some stepping shoes for 12 Solana. Right now they're going for 1.5 Solana. Yep. So I'm not selling them, of course, but I'm just letting you know, like right now NFTs are down in the pit. Not a bad idea to get in, on touch on some that are really good and have amazing utility, but just letting you know, right? For now, there are some blue chip projects that are super delicious that I don't want to pass by for sure. Great response, Oscar. Anytime, Patrick, of course. Oscar, what did I miss? Edgar, well, we're just having a great conversation when it comes to everything. Listen for the content, don't listen for the drama. Robert, you got it, bro, and welcome aboard. New, love to see it. Walking to the gym right now with Steppen. No way, Killer, that's so cool. Well, brother, we are in the same shoes, right? Right now, I use my Step and I get my GST, GMT. That's another thing, right? I was barely starting with this move to earn and Steppen, and it's the craziest thing happened. Like they step the back to so many people in the Steppen community with all the changes they made, and it just became really a poor experience. Right now you can still make some money, but we'll just have to wait where the market comes back and all those NFT become more valuable. That's just the way that it is. But yeah, I mean 2022 has been a pretty crazy year, to be honest with you, for everything. So if we can make some money here and there, I will be so happy. All right. And that is Tectonic, by the way. So still there, chilling. Now, last thing I'm going to go ahead and bring here is, of course, coin market cap. 914 billion, everybody. And last one too, because it's been a while. The crypto bubbles. Where are my crypto bubbles here? Take a look at this. So, goodbye. Let's see. What is this? Let's take a look at this. In the last month, Quant, it's here. Hobby token is here. XRP, Maker, Casper. What is this? Ethereum name. Aave. So the last month, Quant and Hobby token were the ones that exploded really nice. In the last day, yep, looks like right. In the last week, basically the same that are. So I'm showing you this because these are the cryptos that now whales are moving into. These are the crypto whales are moving into. So when people tell me, dude, Quant is exploding, I'm like, I'm too late. Quant, I'm already too late. It reached 200 something. It's already 173. It's too late already. Too late. Yep. It's like LUNC or other ones, like too late for the price pump. In 1 year, look at the year. I mean, this is insane. This is pretty crazy. In a year, everybody, ladies and gentlemen, in a year, right? Solana 84% down, algorand 83% down, ApeCoin 80% down. Oh, you guys see this? You guys see this? Obviously, we know why, but 100% down LUNC. Yep, it's not even a year. It's not even a year, and we lived through the worst. We lived through the worst, easily, crypto catastrophe event in the history of crypto. This was the worst. Easy. No questions asked. We lived through it. We lived through it. And Dogecoin 77. Where's Cronos? HNT extremely down. I don't see Cronos. If you guys see it, tell me. Where you at? Where you at, buddy? Oh, here it is. 45%. So not as bad, but it's good. Not as bad, but it's good. Sandbox, H-bar. Ooh, guys, remember when H-bar was exploding too? And look at it. It's just because Wells just left. That's it. Bitcoin 70% down. It's crazy, right? ADA 83%. Like, remember ADA was $3, guys. $3. Yep. Stacks, you guys remember this one exploded too. Super nice. Look at it now. So, moral of this story, right? Welcome to crypto, everybody. That is one of the reasons I focus a little bit too much, but it's fine. I like it on LUNC over the last couple of months and weeks, because you look at outside the window and everything is burning. But of course, a bunch of things happening there, and that's what we take a look at, everybody. My friends, LUNC is the best. Love to see that. Love to see that push. Heaven, I like Oscar's character. I don't know if he makes a bad trade or here and there. He's not here to take from anyone. He'll just earn his way. And he's too honest for his own good sometimes, but no one tell him not good. Soft. Thank you, Kevin. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. We're going to have LUNC the best. You got rock pull, buddy. Honestly, guys, not for reals. Like, none of us here, unless you got Luna at $100 or $80, none of us here got rocked by LUNC or Terra Luna. Most of us who bought at cents, none of us. It's the people that lost everything because they were buying at 50, 100. They're really the ones who I am so empathetic, right? Like, no way. I hope that you make it, because it's just so difficult for them. Us, you lose $100 because of LUNC dump, and your people complain, or I mean, come on, dude, that's nothing. There are some people that lost everything: houses, savings, pensions, the whole deal, right? So, like, when we talk about LUNC, you have to remember that we're trying to revive a blockchain, guys. We're trying to revive something that it crashed already, that it rug pulled already, that it just dogecoin everything already. So I understand, right? Brazil love. Love to see that, brother. That's awesome. If someone is willing to spend $1 billion of an individual transaction, that's a good indicator that we bottom. Interesting. I see what you did there. I see what you bring the bear. What's up, Oscar? Good to see this slight hype. I believe we're gonna see some fun in the near future. There's hype building, and you don't want to miss that. Absolutely, I completely agree to that. We're ready. Cryptos R Us went all in on Luna at 112. Yeah, I was watching that. Thank you for mentioning that, because I did watch a lot of his videos when this was collapsing. It's crazy and sad, but that really sucks. He lost over 1 point. No way, wait. Did he say that he lost $1.4 million, the Psycho Pearl? I'm not quoting. I don't know if that's true, but man. Oof, bro. That sucks. Luna at 112. Oh man, that sucks, bro. I mean, I even cryptos. Who is it? Who is it? Coin Bureau said that he also had some money there. So, well, if that's true, I don't know if it is, but if that's true, man, exactly that's what I'm saying, guys. Like, we can lose a bullish momentum or $100 or $500, but the people who really lost, and we should be super grateful that it's not us. I know that may sound terrible, right? But it's those type of people. Like, they lost everything. They lost millions of dollars. There's this guy, the Moon. He is a moon boy, like 100% a moon boy. So he doesn't deny it, and cool guy, chill guy on Twitter. But a moon boy, the Moon. And I was watching his videos when he is like, I lost $1.5 million on Terra Luna Classic. And what does he do? He buys another million and he lost more. I'm like, no, dude. I remember watching his videos when everything was collapsing. He's like, I lost $1 million on Terra Luna. I just bought another million. I'm like, I mean, and I think at the end he lost like 4 million or something like that. So yeah, sad but true, guys. Cheers. It's true. That one is true because I was there watching. I was there watching. Can you please answer my question? Where is it, bro? It's 21.54 Cronos good enough? 21.54 Cronos or 21.54 thousand or 21 Cronos? I don't think that's enough. What about tectonic? Is it good for the future? I do think so. Anything in the list of VVS, Cronos, MMF, Pharaoh, Dark Crypto, CrowSwap? I will go with them to put some money on the side on them and hold it for long. I've done my research on each and every one of them. I oftentimes talk to the founders from some of them, like Bursa Games as well. I can tell you that I feel comfortable with them. Obviously, do your research and you can do your due diligence and see it for yourself. But you know, right? Give me 1 second. What's up, bro?
Hey, what's up, man?
I'm just doing a live. Hey, guys, it's Zach Humphries here in the house.
Oh, shit, no, I can't do that. I can't do that.
All right, later. Well, probably I'm going to talk to him later then. It's Zach, you call. Sometimes it's good to always stay in touch with some content creators. Thanks, Oscar. Let me see. Text me. No problem. We'll do, Zach. We'll do. How much should I buy? It's up to you, my friend. 21 Crow? That's not much. I don't think so. I don't think that's not much. Your co-worker traded his Terra 2 for Terra Classic with 25 million Terra 2 1 week before Terra 2 went almost $7. He still passed. He lost about 50 million. It happens, brother. It happens. Like, if we want to start collecting sad stories from Terra Luna Classic, we can take the whole night. I know, and I respect that 100%. I respect it because I know it's difficult, right? It is what it is. Absolutely. My first comment, you are my favorite. I always watch you when I have the time. Subscribe to your channel for a long time. I appreciate that a lot, brother. Thank you very much. Believe me, guys, like, by the way, on the top of the chat, just pin another message, but you will find my Patreon page. You want to join my Patreon and hear everything I have to say while I'm not making a video, because I'm texting, I'm telling my patrons, my Discord members, all the moves and all the latest news. But appreciate that a lot, guys. That's it. 1 hour or so. Just kind of went a little bit over, but that's it, my friends. That's all I got for you. Just wanted to chat with you a little bit more. Really happy to be with you guys here in the house. Okay, you're gonna buy 500 worth. It's good investment. I think that sounds good. Chimnin, thank you for that, brother. Appreciate that a lot. All right, guys, it's Wednesday, October 19th, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see. Yes, we did not have an Oscar pump. We did not have anything pump. It's okay. Long term wins the game. Remember that. Whatever happens to us, make sure, last recommendations, you have your addresses well saved, your seed phrases well saved, your passwords well saved, and by the way you can afford losing. Keep reading, keep learning, and I'll catch you in the next time, guys. Don't forget to smash your like button on your way out and subscribe to the channel for more content like this one. God bless you all. Thank you, mommy. Thank you to the all new members. Robert, welcome aboard, brother. Thank you, thank you. Use all the emojis, and let me know if you have any questions at the bottom. As always, Oscar Ramos here, being myself, because that is the greatest currency we have. You. Catch you later, guys. Peace. Thank you, everybody. God bless you all.